All right, all right, all right. We're here with Mr. Kenny Red himself, man. How you doing?
I'm good, Twixx. Glad to be here. Glad to be home. God is good.
All day, so
all the time.
Right. So we're here in Result City Private Gym and talking about results. You end up getting a result saying that you had the COVID-19. Is this true?
Yeah, I did. I had the COVID-19 and a pneumonia and a bacteria infection.
Dang.
I was messed up, but I didn't, at first I thought it was just a regular cold, you know what I'm saying, and everything, because I probably was like one of the other people, like, okay, they got the virus, but I don't know nobody that got it or know nothing, you know what I'm saying, so I wasn't really tripping, so I went to the urgent care, and the lady, they gave me a test, they said, well, I'll call you 3 or 4 days. I said, okay, so when I went home and laid down, I still had like a slight headache and everything, you know what I'm saying, so the next day, I took some cough medicine, but that night, I had to go back and people say, yeah, you got the COVID-19, pneumonia and bacteria infection. They said, Mr. Wright, we're gonna have to transport you to the hospital.
Dang, so what made you go get a test versus thinking you just had a normal cold? Was it you was paranoid or you actually felt different?
No, I felt different. I had my stomach was hurting and I tried to eat something and I eat like a teaspoon or something and I was full, you know what I'm saying? And I knew something was right, but then like around my navel it started hurting, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't the COVID-19 or pneumonia, it was the bacteria infection that was hurting my stomach, you know what I'm saying? And so that's when they told me, I stayed in the hospital like 3 weeks.
Dang.
Yeah.
Now, I've seen the footage on social media when you sent it from the actual hospital, right?
Yeah.
But you got they put the tubes on you too, didn't they?
They put a high flow on me. They wanted to put me in they wanted to incubate me and everything. And I told them, no, they wasn't doing that to me. They said, well, because my oxygen level wouldn't stay up. And so I told them, well, I'm standing here talking to you. And they said, yeah. I said, so if I pass out, then y'all do what y'all have to do. And they was like, well, if you pass out, that's not good. I said, well, I don't feel like that I have to put no mask on me or stick the tube down my throat or no nothing. You know what I'm saying? With the virus, what I learned when you're in the hospital, you really have to kind of take control of your health. You have to know your body. And I know my body, you know what I'm saying? I know what I could take and I know what I couldn't take, you know what I'm saying? The people, they were just stuffing me with medicine and everything. Like about a week and a half later, I was like, man, stuff is still staying the same, you know what I'm saying? So when it got like to about 2 weeks, I told them, no, I'm not taking no more medicine. I'm not taking no medicine. And it was like, well, you got to keep the high flow in your nose. I was like, I said, the high flow been out my nose for the last 4 hours. Y'all ain't came in here. I was in the room, sleep, snoring and everything. I said, I'm still alive, man. And they said, yeah. So the infection doctor came every day and he was like, yeah, Mr. Wright, you getting better and everything, But with the COVID virus, like blood clots. I was spitting that up. I didn't have no cough. I didn't have no you breathe. I didn't have none of that. You know what I'm saying? But I was secluded to the room for 3 weeks. No company. You know what I'm saying? You can't have no visit. No nothing. I had people bringing me food there and everything. But the good thing about it, I kept my appetite. But even like right now, as we doing this interview, I don't have no smell.
You still got a smell?
Yeah, my smell haven't came back.
Oh wow!
Yeah, my smell haven't came back. I could taste the food, but at one time, all the food that you get, it all tasted the same. But one of my little partners bought me some Jamaican food up there, and I felt that food from the bottom of my feet to the top of my head. Yeah, the spice kicked in. Yeah, the spice kicked in. It was good too. You know what I'm saying?
So, question: I heard you was spitting up blood.
Yeah.
Like blood, mucus when you was there. Did that happen before you went, or that happened while you was in the hospital?
No, it happened while I was in the hospital. I took pictures of it and everything, but I just didn't put it on social media because I didn't want to gross nobody out. You know what I'm saying? I want to just tell a story so like somebody asked me, but I still got the stuff on my phone and everything. But it was like, you know how like when you cough and you know what I'm saying, and it be the mucus, but it was like real thick blood in there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And now, what else side effects? Anything else happen to your body?
Yeah, like some of the hair, you know what I'm saying? Some of the hair came off my arms and everything. Like now, my fingers and my legs, I'm already about 20 different colors, but shit, I noticed it like goddamn, you know what I'm saying? I done got lighter, you know what I'm saying? I had a scar on my leg, the scar was real dark. The scar is damn near the same color as back to where it was, you know what I'm saying? Back to its original color and everything, man.
So that probably has to do with the blood clots, the scar part, right?
I don't know where it come from, man. The Roni don't play. The Roni attack people different ways, man. One of my friends, one of the big homies, the General, Ernest Payne, man, my partner, he caught the virus, man, and went to the hospital, and he had been going like for breathing treatments, and he'd been going for years and years, and he got there, and they told him that he had the corona, man, and my partner, he died, man. Yeah, he gone.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
I know a few people personally who passed away from myself, and that's why when I hear people talk about, oh, it ain't real, I'm like, nah, once you know somebody who passed away, or if you ever caught it, you know it's real.
Yeah.
Can you explain to them how it's real and you ain't here with no...
What happened was, when the ambulance transported me from the quick care to the hospital, what happened was I was able to, they had me in one of them rooms. You know how you be downstairs in the room waiting for your room to be upstairs? Mm-hmm. What happened was I had my phone. I said, let me take a picture so I can send the word out so people know that it's real, man. You know, all that they talking about, go take these home remedies, take this and take that. I mean, all that's fine and dandy, but you can make a home remedy. You make a home remedy right now, take it to the hospital and show me who it's gonna cure right then and there. That ain't happening, homie. Right. Because it, you know what I'm saying? It's good while, you know, if you ain't sick to take all that stuff and everything, but they really don't have nothing to cure the virus and all that, you know what I'm saying? But then a whole lot of it too, it's about the money. At the end of the day, everything is about the money. The people, the people had me in the hospital taking Mucinex. I said last time I checked, you can go buy this at Walgreens.
Right,
you know
right.
So I told them, give me some promethazine with some codeine and some probiotics because, you know, they had the IV in me, so they were shooting the antibiotics was going to the IV, right, for about 30 minutes a day. So, and I know probiotic, you know, gets the bad bacteria out and keep the good bacteria in, you know what I'm saying? So they gave me some cough medicine, but it had codeine, but it wasn't no promethazine. So I just let it stack up and had about this much. So I just be in the room just sipping it. You know what I'm saying? So because if I'm a cough, I want to be able to cough the stuff up. You know what I'm saying? Because they was giving me pills that tell me, oh, this for your cough. I ain't got no cough. You know what I'm saying? But it's just a game to be able to build the insurance company. You know what I'm saying? And everything. I mean, they hustling off the insurance company. But hey, this is my life. So I got to telling them what I was gonna take and what I wasn't gonna take. Then they was giving me high blood pressure medicine. I ain't got no high blood pressure. Then they gave me some. They was shooting me with insulin. I don't have no diabetes or no nothing. Right. But they was giving me steroid pills. Steroid pills make your sugar go up. So I asked the infection doctor. I said, hey man, I don't have no diabetes. He said, no, I know. He said, but you have to take this. So, but then, like I said, after the 2 weeks, I got tired. I said, I'm not taking none of that. I'm not taking nothing.
Right.
I'm done. You know what? Yeah.
That's why you took control, and they try to put you on the ventilator, and that's when you said no.
Yeah.
And then 9 out of 10 people pass away on the ventilator.
If anybody understand about having like a fish aquarium, you know, if you got a fish aquarium and you go buy some fresh fish, you don't immediately take them out the plastic bag and dump them in the water. You're supposed to set the whole bag in the water first. So it can reach the same temperature, right? What they do as soon as you get in there, they had turned up full-fledged, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you know, a lot of people's body just can't take this, you know what I'm saying? You know, I was in the hospital back in 2017. I had pneumonia, gave me a spine infection when I stayed in the hospital for 2 weeks, yeah. So
question, to make sure you was cured, how many tests did they do to make sure you was COVID-free?
Well, I did like 4 COVID tests, but they still tested positive. But the last one that they gave me before they released me to the hospital, it hadn't came back because when they released me, I had to go straight home and stay in the house for 10 days, you know what I'm saying, and then get tested. So on my 10th or 11th day, I went to the hospital and went and got a test that Friday. Then I went to go get it tested again Monday, but they was out of tested, so I went and got tested Thursday. Then I had to turn around and wait for 2 weeks for both of them to come back. So the last one, the people called me and asked me, is this Mr. Such and Such? Yeah, can we have your birthday? Yeah. I said, oh, well, okay, well, you negative, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because my other one had just came back a day before that, and then that was negative.
Right. Oh, that's good to hear. Yeah. So now I know people think, okay, if you're healthy, you can't get it. You was working out all the time. How much was you working out before this happened? So people understand, oh man, I work out. I hear it all the time. I work out.
5 days a week, 2 hours a day. Anybody that follow my page, see the team that how we be in the gym and everything. It ain't no plan. I work out 5 days a week. I ain't never took no man a can, all that gym shit that swell you up and build you up. I couldn't even tell you what a steroid looked like. Only time I ever seen a steroid was on TV. You know what I'm saying? In a bus or something like that. But I take one a days and drink plenty of water. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't eat pork and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
And you got it. It was hospitalized.
Yeah, and I got it. You know what I'm saying? You know, and what really made me, you know, I was in there fighting, man. I mean, just like the dude on 2020, he said that he was having nightmares and hallucinations. It did do me like that. My dad told me. My dad is 81 years old. He still ride bicycles, talk shit, cuss people out and everything. My dad told me, "Don't leave me here by myself." You know what I'm saying? Dad, I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna get well and I'll be there. I just seen my dad like maybe 2 or 3 days ago. What was that, last Friday? No, Friday, you know what I'm saying? And he looked at me, I looked at him, he said, "Man, I'm glad you're here." I said, "I am too, I miss you." We sat in the chair and laughed and caught up on different things, you know what I'm saying? But
that's deep.
Yeah, that's what made
and your pops tell you, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? My dad, 81 years old, ain't got nobody but me and my kid, but I know what he's saying about me, you know what I'm saying? He said, we a team and we gonna leave as a team. Okay, Dad, I got you know what I'm saying? Right. Yeah.
Man, how many pounds, you lose any weight?
I lost 30 pounds.
Woo.
I gained 15 back, but I'm gonna get mine back anyway. These things, they don't swell back up. It's only my second day back in the gym. We over here at Result City training, you know what I'm saying?
All right, so we're gonna get it back right. You gonna give us a regimen or what? You gonna do our regimen or you gonna give us a regimen? What you gonna do?
I'm gonna get y'all one. You know, I got to get it back right tight. I'm 59 years old, almost 60, you know?
How old is you?
59.
Look at him.
59. And I still got a 315 in my back pocket, you know what I'm saying? I got to push it up, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I ain't scared to get up under it, you know what I'm saying? Well, it's only my second day back, so I told Hassan Rockman, you know what I'm saying? We work out together. I told him today, I said, give me 2 weeks, let me break my shit back in. He said, I know. He said, as soon as you get back, so you could drive the car and we could see where you at. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What helped me really get through this was a bunch of you guys praying for me, and I appreciate that. And you know, for everybody that's sending me out love and everything, I want to tell y'all I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the prayers, and if there's anything that I could do, y'all know I ain't hard to find. I'm not hard to get in contact with. You know what I'm saying? But take it for real. You know what I'm saying? The virus is for real. We could talk that shit, we could say this and say that and everything, but guess what? We don't have no control of what folks doing. Everybody got a scenario where this is going on and this is that, or Trump this and Trump that. We can complain all day, but guess what though? In the morning, the virus is still there. When these people want to clear the air, that's what they gonna do.
And it came from one of your friends who was asymptomatic, right?
Yeah, it came from my nigga all my life.
Yeah,
it come from my nigga all my life.
Oh, that's his name?
Yeah, that's come from my nigga all my life. He didn't know he had it and everything. You know what I'm saying? T-Mac had it, this other female, but I had it, and somebody else. We up in the house laughing and bullshit and everything. I told him, well, stop through here and come with me. You the big homie, you know what I'm saying? I've been doing this like 41 years, you know what I'm saying? So he stopped over, stayed for a few days and all that kind of shit and everything. And you know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, man, you know what I'm saying? I stayed in the house that whole Sunday, and I said, damn, something ain't right, because you know what I'm saying? The whole day, I'm talking about I didn't go outside at all. I came in the house Saturday night, Sunday morning, and didn't go nowhere until Monday. Wow. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't have no energy because it does you like that too when you don't have no energy.
You're fatigued.
Yeah, I was fatigued for real.
Somebody said earlier how you said how Cuomo, news reporter, when he had it. Mm-hmm. Now I remember that when he said, man, it plays with your mind. It does. I've been having crazy dreams, suicidal thoughts. He said, I never thought that way.
Yeah, hey man, I had a dream one night, and it was about one of my young man. And I didn't even want to scare him, so I didn't even call him and even tell him what happened. I know nothing, you know what I'm saying? Well, you know, when I saw him, I was just glad that I saw him. Uh-huh. You know what I'm saying? Talked to him and everything, and I just left it like that, you know what I'm saying? Because, hey man, it's real, dog. I'm talking about the nightmares, all that shit. That shit is real, homie. I never thought I'd be, you know, me? You know what I'm saying? Going through this shit all now. Even though they was like, well, the pandemic, you know what I'm saying? The virus, you know, it's over in China, but, you know, when these people get to talking about all these people died and all that kind of stuff. Now, as far as that, how I really feel, I feel like they just stamping a lot of shit that say, you know how you got somebody to blame? They just blaming it on the virus. You see what I'm saying? Because that's where the money's at. Okay, so let me get the ventilator, let me stamp the COVID. You see what I'm saying? So they get the money. I understand that, but I'm just telling y'all though, the virus that I had, y'all don't want it. They had me hooked up to the ventilator, the high flow, and the high flow was on this side of my bed, and the heart monitor, all this shit was on this side of the bed. So I'm hooked up like they try to make Frankenstein come alive or something. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So I had been in there in the hospital for about 10 days and didn't even go use the restroom, not one time.
Dang.
Not one time, homie.
That is crazy.
Yeah. Only thing I had, they gave me this thing to pee in, you know what I'm saying? But I couldn't take the stuff to go to the restroom because the tube that they had on the high flow wasn't long enough. They had me in a quarantine room where they had this big plastic thing going in this box to the room, they said it's supposed to clear the air out and all that kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, the nurses, they kept coming in there, you know, every day, 3 or 4 times a day. And so I told the nurse, he was a dude, I said, man, check this out. Don't come in here with no medicine. Y'all don't come in here to, you know, ask me, do I want to face towel? Do I want to brush my teeth? Or, you know, how do I feel? Or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? I say, hey, man, I care about myself. I don't live like this. So don't come in here trying to shoot me and give me no medicine and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, no, I understand, Mr. Ross. I say, hey, man, y'all got to show the patience of love. You know, you got to have something to live for. A lot of people don't even have families. You know what I'm saying? So that's why a lot of people be like, you know what? Maybe I might need to go to the other side because, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you guys not showing them no love. The last day, that Sunday, I knew I was going home that Monday. Shit, this black nurse came in and explained everything to me. She cleaned up my room. She packed up my stuff and everything. I talked to her for about an hour, and I kept my word with her and everything. And I've been home. I stayed in the hospital for 3 weeks. I've been home for about a little over 3 weeks. And I texted her this morning and let her know that I was a man of my word. I appreciate how she treated me and everything. And you know, matter of fact, I had got all the nurses all on a program. I had somebody to go buy them like 6 or 7 pizzas. I bought the whole floor of pizzas. You know what I'm saying? They did because they got on my program. Well, they wasn't their program. They got on my program. I had people was dropping me food off and all that kind of stuff and everything. You know what I'm saying? They started treating me the way that I'm supposed to be treated, you know what I'm saying? And so I just showed them that I really appreciated it though, man, you know?
That's humanity, not another patient.
Yeah, believe
real
that.
Human in there, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you got to care about yourself, you got to love yourself, man, you know, to live, man, you know?
That's good. Well, I'm glad that you all good now, you know what I'm talking about? Be good now. You better get that weight back, get on the regimen. We're gonna show them how you get them results in Result City, the trainer's gym, you know what I'm talking about?
Hey. If they want this smoke, they can come to Result City and come get it, you know what I'm saying? Right here in Las Vegas, you know what I'm saying? You know, but before I get ready to go, I just want to tell everybody, hey, I appreciate all the love. Make sure you take care of yourself. Put the masks on. Use the sanitizers. Clean up behind yourself. Do the social distancing. For you haters that don't like what I'm saying, oh well, you know what I'm saying? I mean, one thing about Kenny Red always got haters, you know what I'm saying? So, and you know what? And I appreciate you haters because, you know what I'm saying, y'all, it's like me knocking. You keep my name in the house, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you know, I'll put a stain on your brain, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that, you know what I'm saying? But you guys too, though, you know what I'm saying? You haters, put a mask on, you know what I'm saying? Right. Keep your hands clean, you know what I'm saying? Practice your social distance and all that because the shit is real, you know? Stay safe. Much love and respect.
I was talking to my guy Devin Brooks, and I told him, I said, you know what, you need to throw a COVID-friendly weight competition. Because everybody think they can do certain things. Like, you got one person who can bench press, but he probably can't do no legs. You know what I'm saying? You got one cat who can say he can do 1,000 push-ups, but he probably can't do no dips.
Right.
So we're gonna put together this competition of Vegas finest, whatever you want to name it.
Man, we're gonna come up with something.
Have money involved, and maybe you can be one of the judges. So, you know.
Well, money always make you come out. You know what I'm saying? It's just like they talk them stimulus check, $1,200, right?
Yeah, I got 1,200 on it right now.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. We gonna put a stimulus. This is a stimulus.
Stimulus, yeah.
Yeah.
Stimulus weight check.
Yeah, believe that.